Hello and welcome to round 5 of the Brighton Charity Joust with me, Rebecca Gillard, and joined as always by Richard Walker.
Hi.
Hello. And in this game we've got me on the left. With,
Hello.
Hi. With Greyjoy Wars and George Jankers on the right playing Greyjoy Rains.
Mother Jankers.
Mother Jankers. So I was a bit unsure about who to get on the channel for this round 5. I thought I can either go for like the top table, which quite frankly you're going to be seeing them in like top 8 and top 4 anyway, or we could go for people that were trying really hard with the achievement decks, so that some of you could see just how many achievements we could try and get in a game. So myself and George were particularly try-harding with the achievement decks rather than actually trying hard to win anything. We were both on 0 and 4 at this point. But that's deliberate, because losing the games means you face other people doing achievements who are equally likely to be wanting to do achievements. So it's a little bit like playing Melee. You sort of negotiate. It's like, I'll let you do this achievement if you let me do this achievement. So you can sort of like, barter a little bit.
Wow.
It was fun.
I'm glad you found it fun. Thanks.
So I'd also like to point out that we both achieved most of the achievements that we were going to achieve anyway. By the point we got to round 5.
Had George already done the I'm going to regret this?
No, I think that was the first time we'd done it. Or maybe not actually. Did we sign a piece of paper?
Nope.
Oh, well, maybe you didn't them. But yeah, so we'd achieved most of them. They pop up in this video already. But you'll see George especially gets out his paper a few times to sign off some achievements. So George gets some new ones this game.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what have you set up? I can't see your middle card.
Yes, I need to apologise. This is after I've adjusted the brightness on the video. Stupidly, we were sitting next to a stained glass window.
The Rose Roads.
Yeah, they're Rose Roads. I think we've got Rose Roads. I think that's a Great Kraken possibly down the bottom right. Under 9 Mines.
Yep.
Plus we've got, I think it's Black Wind's Crew. Is that the name of that one?
Yep.
Yeah. And then George on his side is just a duped Asher, which setting up a character duped or with a bodyguard was one of the achievements which popped up on the screen earlier.
How have you got 8 gold then?
Time of Plenty and Rose Road and don't know. Maybe
have you cheated?
I might have cheated already. That's a good start.
I think you should have had 7. Did you put down the Rose Road and then pick up 8 gold?
I hope not. Has George got our gates anywhere?
Nope.
Oh, bugger. I might have cheated already then. That was a good start.
Well done, Rebecca.
Thanks. I aim to please.
And you spent it on an iron mine.
Oh, he doesn't do anything. Not that you know that.
Oh, I can't believe it. I mean, less than 3 minutes into the new game and you've started cheating.
Well, I need to start having to go on, right?
This is incredible.
I'm sorry.
I can't believe you do this on camera. I'm surprised you haven't looked at the camera and smirked, like Dan Gallagher did when he drew extra cards on Accounting Copper's turn.
I apologise. I think we were both too excited about the achievement thing. Oh well, never mind.
Too excited to count to 7.
Yeah, counting's not my strong point.
To be fair, you're both culpable because...
George should have noticed. It's George's fault. I was trying to let him get the thing where you point out your opponent's missed thing.
That's not a missed trigger.
Shh.
That's cheating.
No.
It is actually cheating.
Yeah, maybe.
Right, so George...
Oh, maybe my locations are gates.
What?
Maybe it's not a Rose Road. Maybe it's a Gates one. Or the Jade Sea Dromond or something.
If that was the case, then... No,
Jade... What one gives me 2? That's Gates and the Moon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's probably that.
Well, George played out 8 gold worth. And that at the bottom, which appears to be a King's Road, which is 9 gold, and he doesn't have anything left over. He would have 1 if he had Gates.
I'm pretty sure it's the Gates.
Are you bullshit? Are you...
No, I genuinely feel like it's the Gates. I really hope you can see it later.
This...
Because I do have a habit of putting all my gold stuff on top of each other.
I mean, it's poor form especially when George hadn't gained that 1 extra gold because you've hidden it under a rose load.
It wasn't intentional.
I think George should win by default now. I think we should try and go back through the record.
Yeah, but
and
George
get this
wanted
changed.
to lose because he wanted to get the Sansa prize. We were both like,
Sorry, George. Give that Sansa prize back.
We were both like, oh, the Sansa prize is really nice. It's like, which one of us, like, you know, wins and doesn't get the Sansa prize?
The George is doing aggressive challenges. You're going to draw some cards off this.
Yay! He's doing an intrigue challenge because he's playing Late Summer Feast. So, you know, he wants to get out of that and get into his Rains, right?
Oh, he's playing Rains.
He is playing Rains.
I didn't even clock.
I did say earlier.
Yeah, but it's not like I listen.
Yeah, you never listen, honey.
Oh, the reader's going to pillage.
So there was a risen from the sea that went there. A location of some sort and a character, I think.
That's very helpful.
You're welcome.
So, why did you pick Greyjoy Wars?
Well, I figured that Wars gave me enough plot options to let me try and get a variety of different achievements.
Yeah.
So, for example, one of the achievements was to play Rains of Autumn. It's like, well...
That's a good card. Said nobody ever.
I was just waiting for the catch there. Yeah, so, you know, it meant that I could play Rains and not worry too much. And also let me just, like, play a few things that would let me do different achievements. So one of the things was... Oh, flipping heck, there goes my Asher. So, for example, one of the things was to kneel out an opponent's king. So Filthy Accusations was a card that I really wanted to have in my plot deck. I needed to go and find certain cards to be able to do certain achievements. So Summons was something that I really desperately wanted, plus extra card draw and things like that. Resets are pointless. It's like, why bother? We want to lose so that we can continue playing other dodgy decks and have a chance of drawing out the game and getting achievements. So... yeah. Oh, I do want to point something out though. So one of the ways that I managed to get one of my achievements was one of the achievements was to have 3 different tokens in play. So I made tokens.
You did make tokens.
Which is why Euron has a little rabbit with a speech mark on it thingy. Speech bubble, that's the thing.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a little rabbit with a speech bubble that says, "Help! I've been stealthed."
This is the thing that you were making the night before, giggling to yourself in a corner.
I was so happy with these. It's like I made like little animal ones so that I could try and argue my case that I had different creatures in play.
Oh dear.
They didn't give me that one. So instead I went and looked through every single card in my deck and looked to a card that had animals in the picture.
I'm glad I didn't play you. I wouldn't have, you know, entertained any of your banter and your achievement.
Yeah, I'm really
I would have
glad
just crushed you.
I know.
I tried to.
You didn't play me.
I know, I'm just saying I would have tried to crush you.
Oh. You crushed me enough during the bloody practice games up to this. I think the most I got in a practice game against you was like, what, 13?
Don't know.
In my first game at this tournament, I got 30 points.
That was insane, actually. I couldn't believe it when I was told that. I thought, oh my god, she's definitely going to win the achievement thing.
Yeah.
And then you didn't.
Fuck off. It was a very close second.
Second is second. Second is not winning.
Well, you know what? I like my playmat, so...
George played Rains of Autumn.
So George is getting an
shut
achievement.
off all your gold.
Yeah, I know, right? So let's see if he gets his gold. If he gets an extra gold.
Oh, you're not going to do it anytime soon because you're taking ages to summon.
Well, you know, I've got to count 10 cards out.
There's quicker ways to count 10 cards out.
No.
Just saying. What are you looking for here then?
Well, I've done most of my achievements that I can physically actually do. So I think I was just looking for a good character. Something that could help me. I think that was an Asher I took. Because Asher's really good in this deck because she lets me filter through and find the cards that I want to use for my achievements. So it's not even like about, you know, getting the opponent's like cards in the discard or anything like that. It's literally just because it lets me draw my cards.
So I'm guessing George had a similar idea with the Greyjoy.
Yeah, I think Greyjoy is a really good house to do this out of. Stark was another really good house to get the achievements out of. And then obviously Alliance decks help as well. Oh, I know what I'm trying to do in this game. So the one of the achievements that I hadn't got yet, that was possibly able to do, was to have 5 power on a character, but none on my house card. which is a bit slow and tedious.
Yeah, you have to try and build up that renown on your one or something.
Yeah, so, but I decided to attempt to do it, which is why I make some weird decisions, basically.
So do you think the better utility you get from playing Wars with 3 extra plots is better than playing Alliance for, 12 cards from other factions so you can do other things? Like, you could do that one more likely if you play Lady Sanders Rose, for example.
Possibly. The only problem with Alliance was it makes your deck bigger. So it's harder for me to find the things I want. Because this deck, my achievement deck, it was only 63 cards, which... Oh, there you go. See, it was!
You're not a cheater, confirmed. But you have hidden your card unsportingly.
I accept your apologies, darling, dearest.
You will not accept an apology that I have not made.
I know in your heart you are feeling apologetic for your accusation.
You know what? I'm not. I'm totally not feeling apologetic.
You are in your heart feeling apologetic.
Bachelorette. We have 1 lady and many lords. In fact, we have 2 ladies. What? Does that count? There's 2 ladies and 3 lords in play. She's not the Bachelorette. There are bachelorettes.
It's alright, you're allowed to have extra characters.
And that's a bit like...
He got 2 achievements with that one. He'd already done them, but
That's a bit bad anyway, because, 2 of those bachelors are her uncles. Well, I think they all are.
Well, it doesn't stop a lot of the...
They all are, actually, because Aaron and Victorian are Ash's uncles via Balon, and the Reader is her uncle via Alanis. So, that's kind of funny. And incestuous. Lannisters would like it.
And Targs.
And Targs. And pretty much anyone in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't seem to be much of an issue in Game of Thrones, does it?
Yeah, there's no sort of, boundary there, is there?
So I'm going for a military with Euron. Again, I just want to get renown on him, so I'm hoping I can get this challenge through.
So funny you're both playing Greyjoy here, because, Greyjoy are shit at the moment, aren't they? They're not very good in the current meta game. They're not brilliant,
but as I said, I thought we're going to get like the proper players in the next couple of games. So I figured we can have a fun game.
Really?
So these
proper players?
Well, in the next round, guys, it's not me, it's Richard!
Of course it's not going to be you. You're playing a jank deck.
So
you would never make top 8 with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't pout.
I was just trying to think if I could make the top 8 with the jank deck, but no, it's me. I've not got the skill to manage that. But no, anyway, so yes, top 8 is the next video that will be coming out. And Richard features with our lovely patron, Callum G.
Callie G.
Callie G. Is that going to be his new name? He's not Keith anymore.
Keith.
He got in a video from another channel, Callum was called Keith Gillespie instead of Callum Gillespie.
Ben Davies, the Knight of the Blackwater. Yeah, he kept calling him Keith,
which I think is quite amusing. Also, I'm doing a thing.
You're doing a daring rescue?
No, not out of Greyjoy. Yeah, so I'm just getting achievements in here.
I don't know, the cards look red. They look Lannister.
They're not Lannister. I had to change the settings on the video because it was so dark you couldn't see anything at all.
You love Ryan Jones. You played the Iron Bank will have its due. Then you ambushed the faceless man with the gold. And you're dancing.
I was excited because I also managed to put some tokens down and had 3 different tokens in play. So, that meant that I got another achievement.
Marvellous.
Thanks, dear.
Well, whose icon do you take?
Alanis in the Dead Pilot.
Cool.
So far it's taken an Asher and a Victorian out my hand. He's got some really good intrigue claim here.
To be fair, and now you just pillaged Euron. To be fair though, you could be playing them out, but you're not.
No.
So it's kind of your own fault.
No. I couldn't afford it, remember? Because he Reigns of Autumned me, so I couldn't afford my Victorian.
You just got mugged off by Reigns of Autumn.
I did. It was actually a really good plot. I never thought I'd say that. There's so many like gold boosters nowadays in people's decks, and it's like Reigns of Autumn just shut them all off.
I don't know about so many gold boosters, but there are some. I think the gold boosters are good at the moment if you don't have a king, because that's the economy that can't be turned up by King in the North, so you still get your gold.
Because King in the North's got a lot more popular recently, is it, as well?
That's because it came out. It came out about 2 months ago.
No, I know, but like it's in most people's decks now, I feel.
It's really, really good.
And really annoying.
If you can leverage it, then you leverage it. There's some really important, impactful plots in the game at the moment. King in the North and Breaking Ties are two of them. Breaking Ties is very strong. A card designed by one of our Patreon, Louis Bretas.
Oh, that's Louis's one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, the giveaway is the fact that you got Louis on the art.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, good plot.
Is Louis coming to Euros this year?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Oh, yes, I need to give him things. You remind me for that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, George is going for summons. And you're going for gold. I mean, you've still got big characters in your hand after those pulls.
Apparently. Or I'm just,
That's
looking.
how you count 10 cards out, Rebecca.
I wasn't looking.
Wow. George is just
King Balon.
going for the throat. He knows 100% that you're not going to be playing resets. And he's like, I'm just going to chuck out all my guys and do things.
So, what George is actually doing is collecting pieces to get achievements. So, yeah. Just saying.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Cool beans.
Yes. Do you have any more insights for us?
No, not at the moment.
No more. This is it.
Oh, I should actually point out, just in case it happens later and I forget to mention it.
Yeah.
If you notice that George isn't taking renown and stuff like that, he's doing it deliberately. He didn't want to rush ahead and win too soon.
Ah, that's nice of him.
Because he wanted to get his achievements. So, yes.
What a lovely man.
So there are a few things like that in the game. It's deliberate.
Did you ever read George's articles called... Well, there's an article series called Plot Rehab.
Honey, I'm really bad at keeping up to date with these things.
Did you ever?
No.
It's like a previous thing in the past, like years. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years.
Probably not. And even if I did, you know what my memory's like, I'd have forgotten by now.
Yeah. Well, it was really good. George would select a plot. For example, The King's Peace.
Okay.
Or A Storm of Swords. Whatever. Plot that don't see a lot of play. Then he would build a deck around it and try to play it. And I think he's still maybe got a bit of that obsession going on at the moment. Because as I recall, he still likes Storm of Swords as a plot. That kind of thing. But I kind of wish George would write more articles like that.
Yeah?
Yes, this is the public plea. Please, George.
I felt
Please, George. We want more articles. We want to know prizes for the Q2 kits. We want to know when the regionals are. Just give us all this information, George. Please.
George is all seeing, all knowing.
Please, George.
Is this going to be like an article? Dear George.
Please, George, is the article. Name of the article.
Oh, sorry. Please, George. I'd also like to point out, George, the naughty word, on my late summer feast time where I have a 5 reserve, has played 2 Dragon's Tail on me. It's like, George, piss off! I've got too many cards now.
Believe it or not, George knows what he's doing there. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Does he? I hadn't realised.
He's having a grand old laugh.
I know, at my expense.
Yep.
So, very excitingly, I've played out a Frey Bastard there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope you're pleased. What else have you played out?
I think that's an Asher.
I think it's an Asher too.
I think I found another Asher, which I'm assuming is what I wanted to do that gold for.
This Holy Ray of Light is kind of irritating.
Oh, it's very annoying. Luckily, I've realised by the next video and not sat directly in a stained glass window. Well, not position the camera, should I say.
Yeah, we basically moved it at the other end of the hall, didn't we?
We did. Which worked out better. It was quite a dark room though, wasn't it?
It was a dark room.
Which didn't help.
It was a very dark room.
Maybe I need to buy some lighting equipment or something. Maybe I need to buy lighting equipment.
Jesus Christ, that's going a bit too far.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you not remember at bloody
No.
what was it, Varberg?
I don't remember.
Yes, you do. At Varberg, where they had all the lighting equipment and had like the cameras, all different angles and stuff like that.
Oh, that was Buzz.
Buzz. Yeah, that was really cool. That was like proper technological setup thing.
I think Buzz worked in some sort of related field.
All right.
Buzz also has a Twitch channel. He also had the ability to take Patreon. And I believe he builds decks, and his Patreon, the people that donate money to him, are the people that have access to them.
Oh, really?
That's an interesting way of gaining money. Something that we're definitely not going to be doing.
Feels like a lot of effort.
Yeah, I mean, we could do it, but then the complaints
we
about our crap decks would be...
Richard, I played your Stark Wolf deck. And it was terrible! What did you do? I deliberately did it so you'd lose every game.
Why are you playing the Pack Survives? It's such a bad card.
What even is that?
Exactly.
Is that... No, I think I know. Is this the one where you kneel 2 direwolves to save... No, that's not it.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Kneel 2 direwolves to cancel an event, or you can sacrifice a direwolf card.
I would say kind of nearly. Have you ever actually played it?
No. Why would I
Has
play
anyone
it?
ever played it?
Yes, I know someone...
Was it George?
No, it wasn't. Someone played it in a legitimate deck that went 4-2 at Dockside.
Oh, wow.
So, you know.
Look, I've got another little token. It's a little bat. Look, it's a Tricon with stealth.
I can't even see that. It's so
It's
small.
my faceless man, and I copied Asher, so he's got stealth and pillage and 3 icons.
Wow. That's actually pretty good.
It was awesome. I was very excited when Asher was killed.
I mean, I haven't seen the Faceless Man around much at all, to be fair.
It's
so
a
it's
bit
nice
risky though,
to see it being used.
Another fucking dragon tail!
Why is it risky?
Because if you don't have a good start to get people in the dead pile...
You can go off your own dead pile.
Well, yeah, but... I don't know. It depends what's in there, doesn't it? If there's a Tricon Asher in there with stealth and pillage, that's amazing.
I'm sure you'll be able to find the icon you need. But more importantly, he gains traits as well. So, if you have like a Daenerys who's really important because of her Stormborn trait, you can play a Faceless Man, copy her trait, and the dragons will stand your Faceless Man. Dragons will give him stuff.
That work?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Stormborn?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
The Faceless Man copies traits.
That's amazing.
So he will
So
copy...
it would only work with core Daenerys though, wouldn't it? Because new Daenerys isn't Stormborn, right?
That's right, yeah. So if she's dead, he'll
funny.
get her icons, her keywords, which, she doesn't have any. But
I know, she doesn't have
insight.
She does.
Does she?
Core one does.
I can't even remember now.
Yeah, core one's got insight.
Yeah, so he'll get those, and he will be able to be used with the dragons.
That's really funny.
That is funny. And another use, you can use it in Clansman. Give him the Clansman trait. Return them to hand.
Yeah. That's quite cool. I hadn't thought about that.
It is a cool card. It doesn't see enough play.
Do you think the fact that it's not unique
Nah.
is a difficulty for it?
No, not being unique is good for it, I think.
Yeah?
I think the fact... I don't know, it's a neutral card. It costs 4. And it has no icons. It doesn't have an immediate use. It has to be built around a bit, which makes it a bit more niche.
Just like to point out that George there won Dom, which meant that Dumpy brought Asher back into play.
Gross.
Which was, he wouldn't kill her for if he didn't think he was getting her back, right?
Maybe.
So George there discarding a bodyguard is on the top there. I've got to discard so many cards.
Wow.
I know.
Why are you playing Late Summer Fleet if you can't range out of it? Do you want any gold?
Yeah, it's just for the gold. It's just because it's... First off, it's wars, so if you go to a lot of plots, you're not guaranteed to have a money plot come back around again. And also, it's just to get some of your bigs out, just to fill your board a bit, to get some of the achievements. Because, for example, one of the achievements that was so kindly thought of was that you have to play Ours as the Old Way, which is a 4-cost event that basically does fuck all.
Whoa. I will have you know, giving all your Greyjoy characters stealth is great.
Apart from most of them already have stealth, and in the decks that you want to try and win with achievements, like do well with achievements, most of those decks are very diluted with the actual Greyjoy characters. Neutrals, for example, are a big thing.
Theon,
Asher has stealth
Maester
already.
Windermere. They're the three that have stealth.
Yeah.
Who else has stealth?
Yes, but what I'm saying is, it's like you have so many neutral cards in this kind of deck. Do you know what I mean? Or
you
it's an
can
alliance
remove the stealth
deck.
from your opponent's Greyjoy characters.
So basically, it's a 4-cost event that doesn't do very much at all to change the game state. Not better?
It's really overcosted, isn't it?
It really is. Like, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to pay $4 for an
interested.
event, you want it to be all singing, all dancing,
Yeah.
like wonders and shit miracles.
Exactly.
But it doesn't do it.
Stupid bloody card.
I mean, George did an article on plot rehab. Maybe he could just do crap event rehab.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Crappy
George,
event rehab.
This is a formal plea and request. Can we have, what is it, crappy...
Oh my god,
event
he's
one?
still running a Storm of Swords. He's still obsessed with that plot.
Is this one where you can do 2 militaries?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, I need to like point this out. George is repeatedly saying to me, so I just need you to be cool here.
Why did he need you to be cool here? What is he going to do?
That was my feeling exactly. He was like, can you just be cool here? Like, you know, don't panic. And I'm like,
Is he going to play the old way and give everybody stealth?
well, let's watch. Let's see what he does. And then we can discuss.
How cool it is.
Yeah. Not so much how cool it is. He's going for an achievement, let's say that.
Is he going to go in for like 1,000,000 strength?
Not even that one. So for this one, he's trying to argue that the Crown of Salt and Rock belongs on Asher. If you can argue your case, then you can get the point, you see, with these ones. So
Drag queen, have a female character with a king trait.
So he gets 2 achievements there.
Wow. That seems good.
Yeah. I must admit, I did have to say to George, like, can you tell me how many points you've got here? Because I don't want you overtaking me.
How rude.
Well, no, because if I was going to be more lax in letting things go through, then I wanted to know that he wasn't going to overtake me in points.
I'll make a very important point here. That your arm looks tan, but your hand looks white.
Right. You know the palms of your hand generally are quite white, right?
No, I'm not talking about the palm. Look. Your arm looks really
Oh,
brown.
my fingers, yeah.
But your fingers are so pure and white.
Probably where I was walking around with gloves all day with bare arms.
What? That's a bit weird.
I'm joking.
Are you?
Yes. Do I own gloves?
You're going to get so much gold here.
Yeah.
So why is George telling you to be cool?
You'll see in a minute. I'd also like to point out that Balon's got an intrigue icon as well now.
He does, yeah. God, that light.
I know, I'm sorry. I've got a dupe on Asher. And I think I just paid 5, 6, 7, 8? No? Oh, no, okay. I just paid 5, maybe? Yeah, 5 for the reader.
Duped the reader.
Yeah. Paying 1 there for another boat by the looks of my actions there.
The Iron Victory.
Yeah, and this is
You've
one
got a lot of boats. You've got 3 boats.
I do.
You have naval superiority.
I do. 3 named warships in play.
Very good.
Thanks. Another one of the reasons I went with Greyjoy. So Iron Victory is when you save a character, you give them a power, right?
Yes.
Do they have something to do with Victorian as well? And I'm playing Ours is the Old Way.
What? You're giving all your characters stealth?
All my Greyjoy characters, yeah. Considering there's only 3 of them. And one of them already had stealth.
Sadness.
So I only actually needed 2 stealth tokens.
Have you given them bats that say, I have stealth?
And they don't say I have stealth, they just say stealth. Stealthy bats. I figured bats are quite stealthy, you know, they sort of fly around in the night.
But that's not stealthy, that's just because it's night time.
Shh.
Okay.
Thanks.
So why are you going to be cool? Are you going to do
So he's saying, be cool. Military of Balon, non-kneeling. This is concerning. Why do I need to be cool? Can I defend them?
Are you scared? Are you fearful?
Well, I'm potentially taking 2 military claim, plus whatever else he wants to throw at me.
Yeah, but you can save your dude and give him power.
I can.
What the hell are you doing?
The octopus represents pillage.
Jesus.
And that gives me an extra keyword.
I can't believe I've been watching this for half an hour. It feels like longer.
What? What do you mean?
It feels like, I don't know, hours.
No, it doesn't. You're enjoying yourself.
Oh,
it's the best game you've ever watched. There's octopus and bats and little rabbits that say, health, I'm in stealth. And stuff like that.
This one's going to get 6 views.
600! I'm killing my faceless man.
I know, you spent all that effort putting token on your faceless man and now you're just going to die.
I know. So George passes from now, and there you go. So just as a note. And I think it's just gone again with Balon. So yeah. So he's saying, just be cool, just go with it. I'm not going to take renown. And I'm like, okay. Slightly terrifying.
You've got so many saves, I don't know why.
So he's passing the reactions. I use the 9 mines to save Euron, which means I can give him a power because of the boat. George passing renown again there.
Have you got any power on your house card?
Nope.
This is your plan?
Yep. I've got 1 on Asher and 4 on Euron, so I just need 1 more on Euron.
Did he stealth your Greyjoy character who's got stealth?
Oh, he might have done. I'm not too bothered. So he's going in with the intrigue. I think he did stealth Euron them. And then revealing a new plot.
Be cool.
Yeah, he was like, can you let it go unopposed? Because I just want to flip into a new plot. And I'm like... And this is one where you can do an extra intrigue challenge.
The spider's web.
Yeah, that's the one. So basically, what George is aiming for here is there is an achievement to win 5 challenges in a round.
They're going to do another intrigue and then a power.
Yeah.
Win 5.
Win 5. So which is why he was saying, just be cool, it's fine. And I'm just sitting there like...
He could have won some on defence.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking
What a
that.
scumbag. He's gamed you.
Well, I don't mind too much. Like I say, this video, I chose this game to record because I wanted people to see what the achievement decks were like and see how they work together. And me and George were both quite high on the rankings, who was doing well with the achievements. So yeah, thought we'd get some.
Oh, poor George.
Get some in. And then the power. So I figure, sod it, I'll just come and, try and win some on the way back.
What's going on?
George is calling over Gabby to say, look, I've achieved an achievement.
Total dominance.
Total dominance.
I mean, you don't look really dominated. I mean, you've got a Frey bastard who's kneeling, but that's it.
And my faceless man knelt and died.
Yeah, but no one knows because he's gone. He had no face. A man has no face.
A man is no one.
A man has no face is the famous quote.
I don't recognise this quote.
It's fine.
Are you trolling me?
No, maybe. One day, honey, you'll read the book.
I'm in the middle of reading it. I've started reading it again.
You have.
I'm slowly getting there.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's not like I'm in a rush to read the last couple of books, is it? Because, let's face it, he's not exactly hurrying up writing them, is he?
You might have started writing the 6th one. If you're lucky.
He's written the first page. So,
do you think he's going to die before he releases book 6?
I think he's going to die before he finishes the series. So I'm doing a military with Euron. Defending there with Victorian, but I win. So...
Take his stuff.
I'm not bothered about that. I get my 5th power on a character! Woo!
I see. Glass cannon.
Hmm.
He's pretty duped, so not that much of a glass cannon, but...
He's not duped.
Isn't he?
No, Euron's not duped.
I can't tell. Look at all the bloody light.
It's slowly moving over onto George's side.
You do have iron mines.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was one of the few that I could still possibly get. I couldn't get the... I mulliganed almost every game to try and do it, but I couldn't get the set up a character on its own one. It just never came in hand in the beginning, which was a shame. Never mind.
Never mind.
Never mind. I think that was pretty much the only other one that I could have possibly done.
Yeah.
But that one's more of a luck thing, isn't it?
Yeah. A luck thing.
Such a dork. So, I'm just doing challenges. Going for an intrigue here. I need to try and catch up a bit. I think George would have technically actually won by now if he'd taken all his renown shit.
Probably.
But, as I say, we both kind of wanted that Sansa prize. For coming last place.
What was the Sansa prize?
I can't even remember what it was now.
Was it amazing?
Amazeballs. It might have been Amazeballs.
Was it a must-have?
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? I think it was a card of some sort. I felt really guilty taking that one because I took the Faceless Man from his hand and he'd not actually got that achievement yet.
You terrible person.
To be fair, I let him do 5 challenges. Well, not let him, but I didn't resist as much as I could have done against 5 challenges against me so that he'd win.
Well, you could have easily blocked the Rains trigger.
I could have, yeah.
Well, not easily, but if he really wanted to get it.
I didn't really get what he was going for, to be honest.
Just be cool.
Yeah, he was just like, just be cool. It's like, if I must. But look at all the power ramped up then.
The hell? How are you on 12?
Because I just got loads from like Great Kraken and Unopposed and Claim.
I know what you're going to do. You're going to Valar yourself next turn, save Asher with a dupe. Oh, you can't do it.
Do you know why I can't do it?
Because I'm victory twice a face.
No, because don't run any resets in such an achievement deck.
You're such a dork. I can't believe you would do this.
Do what? I came second in the achievements. Yeah. I think George came like 4th.
4th? Are you saying he's not as good as you in achievement building decks?
Apparently I'm jankier than Jankers.
I don't know about janky. I mean, you had a clear goal and it wasn't to be janky. It was to out-achieve others.
Well, you know, if that's...
I wonder what one of your janky deck might look like. If you built a janky deck.
You've seen my janky decks.
That's not janky, it's just fucking weird.
Are they not simultaneous? Are they not the same thing?
No, janky is like a fun deck which has a clear goal, but is very situational and niche to actually pull off.
Yeah, my neutral
inconsistent
decks.
I think is the word.
Don't know what you're on about.
And you just play neutral characters. That's your Jane. That's your chat. That's your bag. I'll just put these neutral characters in a deck and play them.
And play Tithe and kneel my faction card to boost my 4 strength Wildling Horde because it was a crossing turn to make them 5 strength, and then play Tithe and get 2 gold and then kill Bob against Dan and make him cry and go yay in the middle of the tournament.
That would have made them 6 strength.
Yeah. So I won by 5. You got chocolate on your face.
Thank you.
This is probably from the secret ice cream. I say secret, it's not really a secret because I just said it. This is from the ice cream we had at the beginning of this video. But you can't beat having a bit of ice cream on a nice summer night. But anywho, Richard's disappeared to go wash chocolate off his face. So plottage wise then, I'm playing building orders against George's trading with the Pentoshi. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for here. I think I'm just going for anything. It's just a plot to play to well, I guess have a look through my deck, see what's left, see if there's anything I want to use. I can't imagine there is anything I want now. Hello.
Hello.
Are you now chocolateless?
I can confirm that although it was suspiciously brown, it was definitely chocolate. I tasted it.
What if it wasn't?
That could have been an issue.
That most definitely could have been an issue. So George here is going first. I think I took a throwing axe.
What did you play? Building orders?
Yeah.
More consistency plots for your achievements?
Yeah, basically. All things to try and sort my achievements out. So building orders would have been... So some of the achievements, as we saw earlier, was to get 3 named warships. So I could have gone and found a warship. Another achievement was, I think there's 5 unique locations in play. So my deck is stacked full of locations that are unique.
Are you guys both trying to lose the game? Or are you actually going to try and win it?
We're both a bit, reluctant to win the game. But, yeah. There is also an achievement where if you lose on 14 power, it's an achievement. So,
is it? He's playing out dudes with gold on them and making them really beefy.
Yeah, there's another achievement where you need to try and win by 30 strength.
He's going to do it.
He could do it if I didn't defend.
Well, he got stealth, right? He got Asher, he got Asher. Okay.
Well done, dear, well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, yeah, he got Asher, Balon, Victorian, that's 15 strength. 2 Sciences Crews, fully bestowed, that's 35 strength. And if he's going in for power challenge, well, he's got even more. He's got 42 strength. And a stealth.
And a stealth.
Shame you've got dudes.
I think I've got enough that I could stop him by winning by 30 if I really wanted to.
How cool would that be?
It'd be really mean.
It would be mean.
5 unique locations in play.
Wow. For Rokugan?
Apparently that's the name of the achievement.
Oh yeah, because L5R you start with 5 unique locations in play.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what it was, and I was thinking, I can't think of, if that's a move in Street Fighter or something.
For Rokugan? Really?
Well, it's like Hodoken, or whatever it is.
You even played L5R.
L5R? Yeah, you made me play some, remember? Right at the beginning.
Yeah, you cried.
With laughter at your pronunciation of the Japanese words?
No, when I smashed you in the first game and then you refused to play it ever again.
I'm pretty sure I played more than one game.
You didn't want to.
No, I didn't.
Because you remember the feelings of sadness.
No, because, as I've said to you before, one game is enough. I don't have the time or the money or the will to
Hang on.
put into 2 main games.
Don't I just buy everything?
Yeah, but then I pay for all the entrance tickets.
Oh yeah, but we don't talk about that here. We just make it look like I'm a great benefactor and, a rather benevolent fellow.
Mm-hmm. So at this point, George is like, right, I'm going to do my challenge to get 30 strength challenge in. And I'm like, George, I'm very aware you've got a lot of points during this game. Could you please tell me how many points you've got so I can make sure you're not about to overtake me?
I can see that really awkward smile you've got on.
I know. I felt really awkward asking it, but basically it's like, at the end of the day, we are in a kind of competition against each other. And if he's about to overtake me if I let this challenge go through, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I felt better. It was like he was a few points behind me, so I was like, oh, that's fine. You can have this one. Well, not have it, but I wouldn't,
sabotage it.
Yes, I wouldn't be like, ha! I tricked you and defend with everything. So,
You're such a... Well, no, you're so serious for someone playing an achievement deck.
Well, no, because I wanted to make sure that I got a map. I was excited about doing well, and I thought I was in a good chance for winning. So,
and you just didn't.
Thanks for that. Asshole. Yeah, I'm not bitter.
Yeah. So we've got 5 minutes of this game left.
Mm-hmm.
The scores are poised.
They are.
George shot for the moon.
Winner's challenge by 30 strength.
I can't believe you let him win a challenge by 30 strength. Why didn't you save him and take the power?
I did save him and forgot to take a power because I'm a mong.
He didn't trigger the Iron Victory.
I did not. So, George was considering whether or not to not take Renown. He told me originally, I'm not going to take Renown, and then said, actually, I might take Renown, because he was trying to, what was it? He was trying to figure out a way to get to 14.
And lose.
Yeah. But we're still going through Asher triggers here,
That's probably harder than trying to win the game.
It's difficult because if your opponent needs to do power challenges back at you to get to the win, do you know what I mean?
You gotta hope that your opponent can get military and renown, unopposed military with renown.
Yeah.
And intrigue with renown.
You can just get a couple of unopposed challenges from the other person.
I mean, if
But
you
it
did
has
a
to not be
military with
power.
Victorian and he did not oppose it, he wouldn't go down any power, but you would get 2.
Yeah, I think just going with renowned characters, or getting unopposed or something would do it.
It would work.
But yeah, he'd need me to not do a power challenge at him, basically. So he's on 13. He's still got challenges to go, and I think it was here that he was trying to figure out how he could do it.
Oh.
So he's going for intrigue with Balon. I'm still a bit like, I'm not sure about this. So he decides to boost him to get the Rains trigger, I think.
You're feeling really awkward.
I know, because it's like, George is doing all these horrible things and he's like, just be chill. And I'm like, I don't know if I can be chill. I still half feel like I'm playing a proper game, you know. And he's like, can I be chill with these things happening?
You don't like being out of control.
I don't. I've never liked it.
Did he trigger me?
He didn't even trigger it in the end. He was just like...
He's psyching you out.
Yeah. So
He's on 14 now.
I know. So he decided to take the Renown, which he told me he wasn't going to take it and then took it anyway because he wanted to get to his 14. And then it was my challenges, I believe. Well,
this is how to collude and fix a match, isn't it?
So it was a bit of a weird game.
So what, you just do that and win with all the renowns?
Basically, yeah. Although he decides to play... he plays Faceless Man, which is why he didn't Rains. But then he didn't have... Sorry, he plays I'm Matt with HQ. But then I don't think he had the Faceless Man anyway.
Is he winding you up? Is he making you sad?
Yeah.
Is he making you stressed?
I think he was doing it deliberately to stress me out.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would have.
It's because you're an arsehole.
So, well done on your victory, which I'm sure is coming.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure I deserved the victory, but...
No, me neither. Especially seeing as you almost cheated at the beginning.
I did not. You just misread it. So, yeah.
So close. George, achievement unlocked. Lost on 14 power.
So, yeah, so that was the achievements. We've got proper decks coming up in the top 8 and top 4. But yeah, so we will see you guys next time.
Yep. And thanks again to all of our Patreon for supporting us. And we will see you in the top 8 where it's me versus Callie G.
Callie G.
Callie G.
Bye.
Bye.